Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline to be ***ed. Shock return of former member predicted at Crown Jewel by ex-WWE star. As WWE Crown Jewel approaches, rumors and predictions are swirling around the potential fate of Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline. The dominant faction, led by Reigns and initially made up of his cousins, Jimmy and Jey Uso, along with Solo Sikoa, has ruled WWE for the past few years. Yet the wrestling world is buzzing with the idea that one of the most shocking betrayals in WWE history could be on the horizon. A betrayal that would see Reigns and his loyal family faction screwed at the hands of a returning former member. This prediction, made by an ex-WWE star, has set the stage for a dramatic showdown in Saudi Arabia and opened the door to endless possibilities for the future of WWE. The Bloodline has become one of the most significant factions in WWE in recent years. Led by Roman Reigns, who sits atop the WWE mountain as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. The faction was initially built on a foundation of family loyalty and dominance. Reigns, alongside his cousins Jimmy and Jey Uso, crafted a compelling narrative about family honor, power, and loyalty. Solo Sikoa, the enforcer of the group, further solidified their dominance, bringing a ruthless edge to the faction. The storyline has captivated fans, drawing from the rich heritage of the Anoa'i family, a dynasty in the wrestling world that includes legends like The Rock, Yokozuna, and Rikishi. Under Reigns' leadership, the Bloodline captured the SmackDown and Raw Tag Team Championships and positioned themselves as untouchable, taking on every challenger that came their way. But even the strongest alliances in WWE have their breaking points. The Bloodline has recently faced fractures within their ranks, with Jey Uso stepping away from the faction and Solo Sikoa showing signs of dissent. Now, with Crown Jewel looming, a former WWE star has suggested that a former member's return could drive the final wedge into the group, setting the stage for a monumental betrayal. The ex-WWE star who predicted this stunning turn of events pointed specifically to none other than Sami Zayn, who was once part of the Bloodline storyline and brought a unique dynamic to the faction. Zayn joined the group last year as the honorary use, quickly becoming a fan-favorite addition due to his charisma and loyalty to Reigns and the Usos. Yet Zayn's loyalty was tested repeatedly, and after months of tension and misunderstandings, he was ultimately cast out from the group. This expulsion ignited one of WWE's hottest feuds of the year, with Zayn vowing to bring down the Bloodline. Since then, Zayn has continued to wrestle against members of the Bloodline and has maintained his popularity with fans. But what if Zayn were to make his return, not as an ally, but as a sleeper agent, planning the ultimate betrayal? According to the ex-WWE star's theory, Zayn's return at Crown Jewel could completely destabilize the faction, leading to Reigns and the OG Bloodline's downfall. The ex-WWE star's prediction paints a dramatic scenario. With Reigns' title on the line, Zayn could return at Crown Jewel to sabotage the Tribal Chief's reign in a shocking betrayal. Zayn's deep knowledge of the Bloodline's inner workings, including Reigns' weaknesses, would make him a potent adversary. If he appears during Reigns' match, it could lead to one of the most memorable moments in WWE history. This would also tie back to unfinished business between Zayn and the Bloodline. Zayn may feel that Reigns and the Usos manipulated and used him when he was loyal to them, only to cast him aside when he wasn't useful. His interference could come from a place of retribution, a desire to bring justice to what he perceives as an abuse of loyalty and power. The timing would be perfect, as Zayn has been off the radar from Bloodline-related storylines lately, keeping fans from expecting his involvement. A surprise return at Crown Jewel would be an ideal way to catch everyone off guard, especially Reigns. If Zayn were to interfere at Crown Jewel, it could spell disaster for the Bloodline. Reigns has relied on the loyalty and support of his family members to maintain his dominance in WWE. An attack from Zayn, once considered part of that inner circle, could send a message that no one, not even family allies, is truly safe from betrayal. Additionally, If Zayn were to successfully interfere and cause Reigns to lose his title, it could lead to chaos within the faction. Jimmy Uso, who is still by Reigns' side, might feel he failed to protect his tribal chief, while Solo Sikoa might start questioning Reigns' leadership. This could accelerate the division within the group, paving the way for each member to go their separate ways. A betrayal of this magnitude could also lead to an intense storyline where Zayn becomes the new target of the Bloodline's wrath. Reigns and his family have shown they are willing to go to extreme lengths to defend their honor, and Zayn's betrayal could provoke a ruthless campaign of revenge. This would keep fans on the edge of their seats, wondering just how far the Bloodline would go to punish a former ally. The wrestling community has been quick to react to the rumor, with fans sharing their own theories on social media. Many believe that Zayn's involvement could be WWE's way of refreshing the Bloodline storyline, giving it a new direction and allowing for more complex character development. Zayn has always had a unique connection with fans, who would undoubtedly rally behind him if he were to stand up against Reigns and the Bloodline. However, some fans worry that such a twist could lead to the end of the Bloodline storyline too soon. After all, Reigns' title reign has been historic, and the Bloodline has been WWE's most compelling faction in years. Ending the storyline abruptly might be seen as a risky move, one that could alienate fans who have invested in the faction's journey. Still, others argue that it's time for the Bloodline to face a significant challenge. WWE's storytelling thrives on surprise and drama, and Zayn's potential interference would certainly deliver both. Crown Jewel would be the perfect stage for such a seismic shift, allowing WWE to reach a global audience and create a truly memorable moment. If Zayn does interfere and cost Reigns his title, the ripple effects could extend far beyond the Bloodline. For one, Reigns' eventual fall would open the door for new superstars to rise to the main event scene. WWE has been building younger talents like LA Knight, Austin Theory, and Braun Breaker, and a vacancy at the top could allow these rising stars to challenge for the title. Additionally, a major betrayal at Crown Jewel could shift the focus of WWE's storylines, allowing new alliances and rivalries to form. Zayn could potentially partner with other wrestlers who have scores to settle with the Bloodline, creating a coalition of enemies united against Reigns. This scenario would set up exciting future pay-per-view events, where Zayn and his allies could attempt to dismantle the remaining members of the faction piece by piece. As Crown Jewel draws near, fans and wrestlers alike are eagerly awaiting what could be one of the most explosive pay-per-view events of the year. The prospect of a returning former member, namely Sami Zayn, bringing about the downfall of the Bloodline, is a tantalizing possibility that has the potential to change the course of WWE history. If the ex-WWE star's prediction comes true, Zayn's interference could be a pivotal moment, a scene where the prodigal son returns to screw the family that cast him aside. Not only would it be a shocking betrayal, but it would also mark the beginning of a new chapter for WWE, filled with fresh rivalries, dramatic alliances, and a power struggle that fans would be eager to follow. Crown Jewel could be the night where Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline learn that loyalty has limits, and betrayal can come from the ones you least expect. As the wrestling world waits with bated breath, one thing is certain. If Sami Zayn returns to settle the score, WWE fans are in for an unforgettable night.